Fortnite openings.
No.
Fortnite season ranking.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Today we'll be ranking the JoJo openings based on their music and their animation
The visuals,
from
yeah.
part 1 and 6. First of all, we must explain how this is going to work.
Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get whichever opening we're on, we're going to listen to it beforehand. Obviously, we can't put that in, but we're going to listen to it beforehand, and then we're going to give our opinions and then rank it. That's essentially that's how this is going to work.
Yeah, and every time we watch one of the openings, it'll probably be a jump cut, more than likely.
Funny little edit.
Yeah, we'll put something funny, I guess. Or you can try. Should we watch the first one?
Yes.
Alright, we will be back. Alright, so we just watched first part 1.
Part 1 openings.
Sonochi no Sarame. Yeah, forgot the name for a minute.
So,
What are we thinking?
genuinely, as I stated while watching it, the 3D is not the best the 3D could be.
I have no problems with the 3D. I know you were talking about how it's got like those manga panels that show up on the screen sometimes, and
Yeah.
you don't like that those are 3D.
No, those look kind of ugly, in my opinion.
I can understand that, but
But everything else is fine. when it
everything
comes
else
to
is
3D.
really good. The transition, fantastic. The brass instruments, amazing. Like the singer was fantastic.
Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee is amazing. I love Tommy Lee.
That's just, I really like that. I won't give it an S because I know that there's better ones.
Yeah, that's.
But it is a high A, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll just
Yeah.
put it in A for now.
Yeah.
But-
we can change it later.
Yeah,
A is definitely I'd probably put it low A, high B. That's where I would put it, but we can stick it in A for now.
we'll put it in A, and once we come across more, then it'll be different.
Oh boy, bloody stream.
Oh, all right, we'll be back. We're gonna listen to it. Okay, so we just finished watching Buddy's stream.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that is that is S, 100%.
I told this to Eli, but I definitely grew a hatred for the song at least. The opening is really sick. For one, Eli mentioned this also, the way that it can transition from 2D to 3D, and also being transitioned to that hand-drawn part with all the pillarmen,
Yeah.
that part is really sick. The same thing happens in one of the part 3 openings with Dio, and he just looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, so this is S for me easily. Song is jazzy, it's fast, it's got a slow portion. That's just in like the intro, the part of the song that they show.
Right.
Like that's, I love that. Plus Coda,
Yeah,
and he's a fantastic singer.
and JoJo Balls.
And the clacker volleys, yeah, exactly.
Okay. With all this that we're talking about it, I have grown to like it more again, but there's just something about it that I very much dislike. It's like, I have a lot of these on my playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Every time Bloody Stream comes on, I usually do skip it.
Interesting.
So, I have to put it in A.
Okay,
I get that you wanted an S.
I really wanted an S. We can make it low S if we need to.
Right.
But for now, I want to keep it an S.
Fine. That
Okay.
works.
All right, we can put it in the lower end because I do agree. I think that there are better
yes.
better openings.
Uh-huh.
But that one is, there's no way it's getting anything less than an S.
Right. It's just very colorful.
The colors are fantastic. What a great opening. For part 3, Stand Proud. We're gonna watch it and we will be right back. Wow, what's going on there? Okay, so Stand Proud. What are we thinking?
Musically, not all there. Visually, I loved it. Part 3 has definitely got the better openings visually.
I think so.
Well, we'll get to the next one. I
Okay.
can't express my feelings for
Yes,
that one yet.
yes.
But I don't know. Just Part 3 is one of those parts where it's like everyone's favorite subconsciously. I feel like everyone knows. I mean, it's definitely the most popular and most well known.
For sure, yeah.
That's where, and then I mean, obviously, part 5 made it a little more mainstream, but part 3 is where it definitely kicked off.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, it goes to show because for one, part 3 is just a culmination of everything. Parts 1, 2, and 3.
The intro?
Not even just that. I mean, literally the whole part is everything. They made it seem as if like part 3 was the final part.
Yeah, that's true. I will say that makes a lot of sense. It also is the introduction of stands.
Yes.
Is the whole
power scaling thing.
But we are getting ahead of ourselves. This is about the intro.
Yeah.
This isn't about the whole show. We can rank parts in a different video if we want.
Sure.
But I think visually, part 2 was better than Stand Proud. Visually.
Wow.
Visually, Bloody Stream is better.
I don't know. I
also think musically. I think part 2 is better than Stand Proud. But
no, yeah, I can, yeah.
I do really love this opening. And you'll learn about how I feel about the next opening more.
Oh, you'll learn how I feel about the next opening.
Yes. Here's the thing. Is it better than part 1's?
Yes, I mean.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I really like part 1's a lot.
If this was just music, I'd put it under part 1.
Okay.
If it's animation, over. With
I can understand that. Yeah. No, the visuals in part 3's are a lot better.
Yeah.
In Stand Proud, it's a lot better than
Sono Chino Sadame.
All right, we can.
I'd put it A.
Okay.
Over. Yeah.
That's where I was planning on putting it.
Cool.
Okay. Next up.
Let's go.
End of the World.
S.
Okay. Wow.
S.
I didn't even get to.
S.
So we just watched End of the World. I'm gonna be honest with you because I've never really expressed how I feel about this one. I'm not crazy about it. Musically, I'm not crazy about it. Visuals are great. The visuals are stunning. Musically, I would prefer part 1's opening. Like, I would prefer it over Stand Proud, but musically, it's
kill yourself.
Musically,
no, you listen. I listened to this on repeat.
Yes.
14 times in one day.
I know.
The whole song, everything. Okay. This brings me to the point of what I said earlier. It's a culmination of everything that happened beforehand. You have part 1 with Dio and Jonathan.
Yeah.
You have part 2 with Joseph.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Literally just Joseph. And then you have part 3. And for one, they brought back every singer from each opening.
Yes.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Coda.
I know.
Jin.
I do think that part's really cool. That they brought back all the singers from the previous parts.
Yes, and I don't know. It's high S, top S tier for me.
We're going to argue about this.
Yes.
It is not going above Bloody Stream. It is not.
I didn't even want to put Bloody Stream in S.
I'm not putting it above that. There's no way. The combination of visuals and music. Don't think about visuals and music separately. Put them together.
They work.
Yes, they work. But I'm saying, Bloody Stream combined both musical and visually is better.
Okay, but Joseph is also in part 3's opening.
But it's not. The music is completely different. I will say I'm more of a jazz person, and you're more of a metal person.
Yeah.
So I can see where this is starting to derail a bit. But
we both have a sense of like we know music is good no matter what.
Yeah.
But we still have our preferences.
And Bloody Stream is my preferred.
And I mean, this hardly counts because I love the full song.
Yeah. And that's just a part of it. I just know solo, and you like the solo a lot.
I love the solo.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I'll make a deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
It can go in S. I mean, unless you really don't like it that much to put it in A, but
I'll put it in S.
Just put it behind Bloody Stream.
Okay. All right. That I'm okay with.
Okay.
I'm just saying my preference musically would look very different from this list, but we'll keep going. Next up is Crazy Noise Bizarre Town.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right. So what are we thinking?
I have one thing to just say about all of this.
Yeah.
For one, this is kind of going to suck because I feel like we're hardly going to have anything to do with, B and C tier. I have like one thing in mind for either one of these other tiers, but I feel like they're mostly just gonna go in S and A.
That just tells you how good JoJo music is.
But I mean, I guess people can judge based on where they are in certain tiers too.
Yeah, that's
a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't put that into consideration. They just put it in the tier, but they don't place it over anything.
Yeah,
that's not the case here. Obviously, we put things over them if we like them more. Although, with Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, again, it's the colors. There's a lot of colors.
It's so good.
No 3D, which is a kind of fresh thing.
I wouldn't say no 3D. There's no 3D character models, though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's almost completely 2D, almost.
Almost, yeah.
And for one, there's also Killer Queen foreshadowing.
Yes, which is very cool.
It also changes a lot.
Yeah, this one has, what is it, 4?
It's like 4, 5, 3, whatever. It has a lot of different versions.
Variations, yeah.
Even with a song, they had the EDM version,
which we're not going to discuss here because neither of us like it.
Yeah,
so
no, the EDM version sucked.
We're going to go with the original, the funky.
The thing I kind of like about it also is the fact that the characters flashing by, I mean, obviously, you only see their, like, image. You don't see, like, what they look like completely.
Yeah.
And Kira's in there, too. Now, the music, you brought this up. You like it. I like it, too.
It's so good.
It gives me, I said this earlier, it gives me Uptown Funk vibes. And that's definitely what I get from it.
You mean, like, the Bruno Mars song?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's not bad. I don't hate that song. But, I don't know. Personally, I'd put it maybe... Actually, give your opinions on the song, more or less.
Well, if we have learned anything by my judge on Bloody Stream...
Oh, my goodness.
This song is the best so far.
Right.
It's... Oh, my God. Like...
So far?
It just makes you... yeah. It makes you feel so like
I can get that.
It
especially
just makes you feel good.
Especially after fucking part 3's like just the gritty tone of like
it's just not.
It's everyone says like part 4 is way too happy, and I mean yeah it is, but that's kind of what I liked about it.
Okay, well people say that part 4 is too happy, and then Chase shows up, and you're like, where did that come from?
I know, but I think that's why people were like iffy about it or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the song and I like the opening. It's cool. Although I know about the next 2 part 4 songs, which is kind of you should be thinking about the one that we're on now and not the ones ahead.
Yeah.
But
because we can move things around. This
right.
isn't like set in stone.
It's hard to like pinpoint what I want this one to be compared to the other 2, because I like both. I like the rest also. So
I will say, real quick, visually, I still like Bloody Stream more. Musically, I like Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town more.
I put it over Stand Proud. I feel like that's fine.
Like high A.
High A.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Because as much as I love this opening, high A, not S. See,
Bro followed his own heart.
Yeah, I think it's a decent place for it.
Okay.
I think it's fine there.
Alrighty, Chase.
So, Chase, how are you feeling about it?
I love Chase. Opening, or visually and musically. For one, the change of tonality. I think that's the change of tonality between Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town and Chase. I love it. It gives me Death Note vibes, 2000, like early 2000s vibes of anime. I mean, it's just that like emo feel to it that I really like.
Yeah, like I said, it's like Evanescence kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I like how, I guess, much more dark it is. And how it's like kind of, it's not mostly in black and white, but it's a lot more monochrome. And I like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I like things when things gain color. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
This loses color.
Right. No, but it gains color like over time.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Because the beginning is very black and white, and then
Okay,
that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Wizard of Oz. I'm not. I hate that movie.
Musically, this one is one of my favorites, which is odd because I was just talking about how I love jazz and you know. But musically, this one is I want to say my top 3, maybe top 4. Visually, it does not match the part at all. And I'm gonna dock points. I do like it visually, not for part 4. So rewatching that, I realize how it doesn't fit. So I would put it below what we have now. I'd put it low A, high B.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though musically, it's one of my favorites, this is the combination of the two.
Okay.
And it does not fit as well as Sono Chino Sadame fits part 1.
I can see. Okay. Now, yeah.
So
I'd put it a B. Go
High
for
B?
it.
Cool.
Sure.
It's not like either of us dislike this opening.
I mean, like, we got to make sacrifices. You just said it's one of probably your favorite musically.
It's so good.
And I'd probably say the same, but, I mean, I don't know.
Into a
Great
decision.
Days.
Yeah, this one,
Oh, boy.
we'll learn about this one in a second. We're going to go rewatch it, and we will be back.
We.
Great Days.
Dude, I don't... Now, this is the same thing with kind of how, like, End of the World is with me. It feels like it's the ending. It feels like the end.
Oh, it
feels
is?
like things... Well, I mean, yeah, but it just... There's a great finality to it.
Yeah.
Especially with the reverse part.
You really like adding ality to the end of things.
Okay, well, that's just how... That's what that
Yes,
is.
Great Days is another middle of the road for me. It isn't my favorite. I think the first time I heard it, I didn't like it very much. It grew on me a little bit, but it still hasn't, like, it's not fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, I figured it out. So the part that goes, "Let the joy of love take you higher." That part, I love that part.
Really?
It lifts me up when I'm down.
That makes sense.
Makes me feel like floating and flying into the sky. Speaking of which, I mean, that part kind of plays whenever they're in the sky.
I mean, the lyrics. I
Yeah.
mean, come on, it makes sense.
And I mean, the fact, I don't know, there's something about them like pointing to the sky that I really like. I want to take a picture.
I don't get it, but it's
I
cool.
don't either.
I don't-
This song just like, it fills me with hope and determination.
Mm-hmm.
Insert picture of sands.
Wow.
I don't know where to put this. I really don't.
I don't either. So here's the changes I would make, right? If it were just me, I would put Sono Chino Sadame above Stand Proud, and then I would put Great Days in between those.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
Because if we put this, like,
Okay.
I think that makes a lot of sense for me personally.
Personally, I'd put Great Days over Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town.
Really?
I think I might have it in S tier, but
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
are we
go for
cool like with this where it's at? Like this is chilling?
Okay, update. Let's see.
Kind of like a halfway.
I hate that Bloody Stream is top of the top.
Don't worry, that'll change soon. Don't worry, it'll change.
With what?
It'll change.
No.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. Okay. Fuck. Chase is fucking with me a little bit.
Being that low?
Kind of, but
Okay.
I think...
The only thing I would put below that is Great Days.
God, you're awful.
No, the only thing I would put below that is Stand Proud. I'm gonna be honest.
Can we change Stand Proud to B?
Do we want to switch these?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We can do that. I have no problem with that.
I like that a lot more. All right then, Fighting Gold it is.
Fighting Gold, here we go. Alright, Fighting Gold.
Fighting Gold. Now, I'm a big guy. Well, hold on. I like solos. I'm a big solo guy.
Oh, yeah.
When solos come up, I always gotta listen to them. That's why End of the World is my number one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the solo in Fighting Gold is also amazing, and it's not in there. They're fucking with me at this point. They like take out each solo. They're like, you gotta listen to the whole song.
Fighting Gold is my top. It is top tier. It is the best opening in my opinion. Part 5 is my favorite part. That opening is my favorite opening. It's the visuals and the colors and the music and Coda's performance.
It definitely resembles Part 2's opening a lot.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Not
for
musically,
one,
but
well, no, musically because Coda.
well, that's the only music.
Well, right,
like,
but even
similarity.
then, it doesn't matter. For one, I get Part 2 vibes from it. more like just the opening, not like the whole part. But I don't know.
I'm willing to cut you a deal here, okay? If we put Fighting Gold at the top, I will put End of the World over Bloody Stream. I'm willing to make that kind of sacrifice.
Hold on, can I make a quick
That's
adjustment
good.
real quick?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Okay.
Okay, all right. No.
Okay, fine.
All right, now on to... I always forget this one's name.
Part 5-2.
Yeah, Part 5's second opening.
Oh, I don't really like this song.
Really?
I mean, the beginning, I sing it a lot, but it's only really the beginning. And then I don't know what it's called, but it's the part that goes, I don't know. It's when it's showing all their stands.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
them. That part's cool. But the whole rest of the song, I'm just like bobbing my head. I'm not really like moving much.
So that's like me with Great Days.
Sure.
Kind of.
Yeah.
That same ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And visually, I mean, Watermelon Bucciarati.
Like, are you saying that as a good thing?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only good thing, the only good visual thing about that?
I mean, how could you get any better than the visuals in Fighting Gold?
Did you not see the part when Diavolo...
Okay, wait. I forgot about that. Hold on, wait.
Like, come on.
Okay, but that's like the...
But that's
Watermelon Bucciarati,
Yes.
Diavolo.
Uh-huh.
That's all I paid attention to.
Okay.
And then the window opening at the ending.
Yeah.
Like that's cool.
I can understand visually. It's a lot of just...
It's very much...
Visually, it's just a bunch of clips from the show, really, with cool transitions and...
It's lacking compared to Fighting Gold.
I agree.
But
I can agree.
Diavolo's part is sick. Although that doesn't help it enough.
Yeah. Man, that part is so cool.
Right. I'm gonna say it. I want it B tier.
B tier?
I
Oh,
wanted it-
shit. I don't know if I'd put it that low. I'd put it in between Great Days and...
Chase.
no.
Or Sono.
I put it in between Chase and Sonochino.
In between Chase and Great Days.
Okay. Yeah. I can agree with that. That we can do. Next up is Stone Ocean.
Yeah.
Six's first opening. That's yeah. That's a solid opening. That's a good one.
Stone Free. Yeah.
It's not.
So Stone Free is
Okay. We'll call it that for now. Sure.
no Stone Ocean. So it's colors. It's always colors.
Well, yeah, it's JoJo's. That's kind of
Yeah.
their whole thing.
Well, not with Chase.
That's true. Chase was an oddball though.
I like Chase. I hate that it's so low. Okay, Part 6's opening, not bad. 3D is back, and it's not bad also. It's really good.
It's like I was saying, it's a lot more camera movement than it is character movement, which I think helped out a lot. I
Yeah.
think it made it look really good. It's a good in between
Yeah,
because the first 3 openings were just 3D.
yeah, and a lot of movement there also. Well, there's some 2D elements to
Well,
Part
yes,
2's,
but I'm saying
yeah, I get what you mean. And the song as a whole, I mean, it's, for one, there's a girl singer, which I personally
Then-
didn't really like at first.
well, there's also a girl singer in Great Days.
Well, primarily
Yes.
girl singer.
Yeah.
And I originally didn't like the fact, well, not that I didn't like the fact, I just really didn't like this opening,
At first, I didn't like this opening either.
but
I thought it was annoying.
it really did grow on me.
I agree.
And especially that last part, like, I love that. And then everything you said with like the openings being shown.
Yeah, there's a part where it shows it shows symbols from each opening in like a flashback kind of thing. It's really cool.
Okay. This is fucking hard.
It's musically is like it's just a good. It's musically similar to Chase, I think. Just less depressing.
Major key.
Yeah, it's less depressing.
Yeah.
But it's very similar with the drums and the guitar. It's very. I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's a really good opening for me.
Okay. God damn it. Where are we putting it then? This is hard.
I have an idea. I have 2 places where I would be fine with it being,
Okay.
which would be either here
Uh-huh.
or here.
Okay.
I mean,
Put it over Sono Chino Sodome.
cool. I'm happy with that. Sono Chino Sodome, again, this may look like a whack list to other people, but this is just our preferences.
Yeah. Okay. I hate my life. And I'm not okay with it. But put Chasen above Stand Proud.
Okay. That I'm okay with. That, because the more and more I think about Chase, the more and more it doesn't make sense.
And maybe if you're okay with it. Bloody Stream. High A.
What? No.
So you guys are probably wondering as to why the second opening for part 6 is in this category, the bruh category. For one, I have not seen the second opening, so I have no opinion for it, and I would like to keep it that way up until I get to that point into the show. My original plan was to make it the Steel Ball Run opening, but then we decided to just scrap it because it made the video too long and it was kind of annoying. So yeah. Alright, well clearly Eli doesn't know what he's talking about.
Whoa.
So-
excuse me. Listen, we may have our differences, but I think that this list is decent.
Sure.
I think that this list is not bad. Thanks. Thank you guys for watching.
This is my channel.
Well, I'm still thanking the viewers for watching, whether it's... Alright, sure.
Thank you guys
Never
for
mind.
watching.
I don't thank you. I hate you guys. Make sure to dislike this video, unsubscribe.
Okay. Did you guys know that in terms of male...
Okay,
and
alright, that's enough of that. That is enough of that.
Genuinely, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Don't listen to what Eli says.
Yeah. I hope to be in more videos, because this was fun. So.
Sure.
Oh, wow. That's very confident. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, Eli, you will be in more videos.
Awesome. Swag sauce.
Don't.